everybody, Connor here with SideQuest, and we're continuing the TCG train. Probably gonna end up doing this a lot. This is Mystery Boosters Convention Edition, so you get all those funky dory things. I've been holding onto this for a while, and you know what? They keep reprinting it, and I just figured, you know what? Let's open it. Is there a mana crypt in here? Who knows? I've actually, funny enough, I've opened 2 mystery boosters before, the boxes, but previous ones I had were the ones from the shops, the retail edition. And in both of the ones that I bought, I got a mana crypt. So that'd be really, really crazy to go 3 for 3. Funny enough, the only time I didn't pull a mana crypt out of mystery boosters was when I shared a box. We didn't pull one. And the other time, I got a full art foil mystery booster out of Double Masters 2020. So that was, I only opened, you know, the little box of like the 4 of them. But I don't know. I've had mana crypt luck. So let's see if that goes on. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. But you know what? There's so much in these mystery boosters that I think it's going to be fun, regardless. I was assessing what you can pull again in it. And you know what? Yeah, that's fun. So I'm going to do it a little slow because sometimes, you know, these mystery boosters, there is some crazy stuff even in the uncommon slot. I think you can get a demonic tutor. I saw D and I was like, did we really just open? No, it's a Diabolic Edict. But yeah, lots of fun stuff in here. And if you're unaware, it does do Wooburg style, white, blue, black, red, green. You get multicolored artifact. You got Chatter of the Squirrel, and a Queen Marquesa. Nice first pack. Our playtest card is Impatient Iguana. If Impatient Iguana is in your opening hand, and you're not a starting player, you may reveal it. If you do, you become the starting player. That's actually pretty fun. I might throw that in my cube. I have my own cube set up, and that's not broken, and it's kind of funny if you just have the whole game and was picked it and then just, not anymore. Queen Marquesa though for the rare. I'll go ahead and put her up there. And let's do it that way. Pretty sure there's like an old frame going on. Oh, okay. Pretty cool start. Queen Marquesa is a fun commander, and you know what? I don't think I actually have a Queen Marquesa. Well, obviously I do now, but prior to this, I don't know. All right. Let's grasp. Fireball. Oh man, love the art on that. Priest of Titania, and not bad. It's actually really solid. I didn't have this card, so I'm probably putting this in my elf deck. Yeah, add green to your mana pool for each elf on the battlefield. Quite the good one. I'm gonna set that aside. Bloodbraid Elf, Gateway Plot Set, Aura Shards. Very good uncommon. Sick. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Really good in a Trelane deck. Elvish Norn, Grand Cenobite. Okay, pack number 2. Mythic number 2. Check that out. That's awesome. Plane Merge Elf. Land chip at the beginning of your upkeep. You may look at the top card of your library. If it is a land, you may reveal it. If you do, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Kinfall. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it shares a creature type with Plane Merge Elf, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Pretty neat. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this aside. We got that Aura Shards though, so that's pretty cool. Here's the Queen Marquesa, Elvish Norn, looking good. Yeah, I got this last year with the first kit that came out, where they were sending these out, the festival in a box, and just hadn't opened it. Was saving it, was thinking about drafting it with friends, and hadn't done that. Eater of Days. Oh, and ready. Scrap Savant, sorry. Cool. I don't have it ready. Well, I didn't have it ready. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just put these up here, so I don't want to make it too long. I know a lot of people have already seen the playtest cards. A lot of people have already seen tons of this. But it's just fun. I remember they were doing a draft night at my locals of this, and I got the Mirrored Lotus, and that was just a fun one to see. So, ooh, Propaganda. There we go. There's a solid uncommon. I mean, it's been printed a lot lately, but still very solid uncommon. Fetid Imp, Cursed Minotaur, Beetleback Chief. That's actually pretty solid too. If you're playing goblins, it's when Beetleback Chief enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Use 4, but it's goblins. You can get some stuff to make that speedy up. So pretty cool. Elvish Visionary. Sorry, I just mumbled the heck out of that one. Solid common. Contraband Kingpin. Bonesaw. The Bonesaw's ready. Spellbiz Portal. Spellbiz Portal comes into play. Choose a creature type. Put a creature card of the chosen type from your hand into play. If you're playing tribal/typal, good to go. Very nice rare. In fact, I think I should put the rares out to the side too. Adorned Pouncer, which from, I believe that's Amonkhet. Another Elvish Visionary. Okay, let's see. Yep, Eater of Days. That's the one I missed. Flying Trample. When Eater of Days comes into play, you skip the next 2 turns. Because that's what everyone wants. And he's only a 9/8 too, but he's cost 4. I don't know. If you have a Stifle, there you go. That's what you do. You play Stifle on that. Healing Hands, Dragon Belmont, Clear the Mind, Thought Scour, good common. Vampire Envoy, Inquisition of Kozilek, Bloodlust Inciter, Flame Jab, Hooded Brawler, Might of the Masses, Thought Erasure. I thought it said Thoughtseize for a second. I was like, Thoughtseize is in black blue. Toxin Sliver. There you go. That's whenever Sliver deals combat damage to a player, to a creature, destroy that creature. Can't be regenerated. Pretty cool. Sewer Nemesis. Sewer Nemesis enters the battlefield. Choose a player. Sewer Nemesis, power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in that chosen player's graveyard. Whenever the chosen player casts a spell, that player puts the top card of the library into the graveyard. So, kind of a double-edged sword. If you're playing against a Delve player, well, he gets really strong, but at the same time, you're helping them get cards in their grave. So, take your pick. Alrighty then. Spearmaster, Fortify, Gone Missing, Skittering Crustacean, Redwork Colony, Carrion Imp, Bomber Core, Coligan, I don't know how that's pronounced. I'm gonna go with Coligan, Stormsinger, Gaia's Protector, Crozen Tusker, Bladewing the Risen, cool uncommon, New Benalia, okay, Tapland, Umbral Mantle, back when I first started playing, Chaos Warp, very clean. Everyone loves a Chaos Warp. Can't go wrong. Actually, you can go very wrong, but you know what I mean. Chaos Warp is cool. Chaos Warp is fun. We like Chaos Warp. Leave a comment if you've ever had someone Chaos Warp your big bad utility, and then after you shuffle and play it back, you get it back. I've had that happen twice. I mean, the odds of that are crazy in Commander, because I want to say probably turn like 5 or 6, so there's probably around 80 or so cards in the deck still. Yeah, pretty good. I always love this art. Just take a moment, look at that. Honestly, kind of looks a little bit like Gwen Stefani, but yeah, just clean, looks good. I used to play vampires a lot back in the day, so. Why have I heard of this before? It's unaffected by summoning sickness, so has haste. And at the end of any turn, return veteran center. Okay. What? At the end of any turn, return? You just do that, or you have to? I don't know. That's interesting. Commit memory. That's put target spell or non-land permanent into its owner's library, second on the top, so it's a counter spell, because it does say spell. Aftermath. Cast a spell in that each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library and then draws 7 cards. Oh, alright. a little bit of a time twister effect there, but comes at a heavy cost. So there's quite a few things that mimic time twister, but don't shape up to it because they cost too much. Infantry Veteran, Great Horn, Crossshock, Labyrinth Guardian, and Dream Twist, Kontuko Husk, Mephitic Vapors, Brazen Bulls, Browbeat, Yabi Maya Elder, cool, that's a good uncommon. Combo Attack, Law Mage's Binding, Foundry Inspector, Ancient Den, pretty cool, Artifact Land, Mirror Entity, yeah, check this one out. If you haven't seen Mirror Entity, Changeling, but till end of turn, creatures you control have base power toughness XX and are gain all creature types. So I play this in a Mutate Sliver deck, really fun, works really well, and don't steal my play. No, pretty sure other people play Mutate Slivers, but with that new Ruka Ramel that just came out, I'm gonna make her my commander in that, because if you mutate Sliver, mutate puts whatever the card on top is. Borrowing 100,000 arrows, not seen that card before. Draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. Oh, not bad at all. Pretty neat. Only 3 cost too. Cool. That's, been sleeping on that one. But yeah, whatever the creature on top, that's the creature. It doesn't gain all the creature types of the creatures below on mutate. So if you're working on, ooh, Pestilence, nice. Right on the side. And Chasm Skulker. If you throw the Sliver on the bottom and you're playing a Sliver deck, for example, you don't get all those cool Sliver abilities. So Mirror Entity does it though, and so does Ruka Ramel, because everyone turns into Slivers. Everyone's a Sliver. Now forgive me if I missed something in here that actually is like awesome, common, uncommon, because I don't know all the cards. Oh, Champion of the Parish, good classic white card. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna go back and scan all these, because you never know. Sometimes those uncommons, they jump out at you. Still laughing this day, my buddy, he was calling me dumb for buying a Pitiless Plunder foil for $1 back in 2018, and well, needless to say, Pitiless Plunder is foil is Thrashing Grostomp, that's a cool one. It's worth a lot more than $1. So check your uncommons, guys. You never know. Enchanted creature gets +X/+X, where X is equal to the number of cards in your hand. In white, you don't draw a lot in white, but you know what? Whatever. You draw a lot in white and blue. Funny thing about white though, so people always talk about it, and they're like, hey, you know, white sucks, white's the weakest. White is probably the most consistent. I love white in draft specifically, so. Ooh, Counterspell, check that out, that'd be fun in draft. Dirge of Dread, you gotta love that 7 McKinnon art. Let's appreciate 7 McKinnon per second. Yeah. Cool shit. Virgo Jet. You know, how could they make a product like this rad? Oh, we got Odric. Check that out. And well before the 30th anniversary. Way easy to enjoy and everyone to have fun with. It's got cards across Magic's entire history. And then they just go and do what they've done. Like, oh, they had such a good thing here. I mean, to be fair though, Dominaria Remastered is pretty sick. That should have been the focus for 30th anniversary. So, Gaunty, Lord of Luxury. He's a Aetherborn Rogue. I've not seen him, so I'm going to read him for a second. When Gaunty, Lord of Luxury, enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of that library in a random order. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it, you may cast it, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast it. That's cool. I wish it happened more often, so you have to blink him to get his effect, to make like real big use of it. So, cool, but a little hard to achieve some like big payoff on that. Actually, which one? For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it. You may, I don't know if he dies. I have to look up the ruling on that one. You get to keep it. Love the art on Cauldron Dance. Emissary Tome. Krakenwick Cremator. And we got Allahamarat's Archive. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. If you would draw a card, except the first one you draw, in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. I mean, who doesn't like more draw? Card draw is probably the strongest effect in the game. So, you know what? Pretty cool. 5 CMC, that's not bad, Commander. Let's do it. Wall of 1,000 cuts. It's pretty open. A little bit of draft shaft for you. Grotesque mutation, that's pretty grotesque. Oh man. After, I play Magic all the time, but after like just looking at Yu-Gi-Oh cards, release the ants! Gotta say, the Magic cards are way more artsy and brutal. Cliffside Lookout. Sarah Disciple. Chart a course. Maximize altitude. Stab wound. Hold up. I'm just gonna look at this art for a second. I love it. It's like the epitome of her just going, oh, shit. Damn it. Not dying, or hopefully won't, but it sucks. Caustic Tar. Nice. But yeah, that's how I feel about that art. Every time I see it, I just think, oh shit. Fuck. Koans, Storm Gulled Scourge. You may play from your graveyard, but not from anywhere else. As long as Hakan is in play, you may play night cards from your graveyard. When Hakan is put in the graveyard from play, you lose 2 life. Real OGs make Hakan their commander. Recruiter of the Guard. Cool. That's a solid rare. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your library. Really good in a sealed environment, solid in cubes, drafts, all that. Yeah, really good. Village Bellringer, Palace Sentinels, Fleeting Distraction. I thought it's a distortion. Coral Trickster, Farming Red, Mind Rot. Good classic. I believe that came out in 10th edition originally. Oh, I don't know. They show 16 here, and I think they did their original points. I don't know. I thought it was well before 16, but you know what? Whatever. I may be wrong. Oh, Armillary Sphere. I really love the art on it. Sacrifice it, search library to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them on into your hand. Yeah, it is a common, so what do you expect? Janity Evening. Oh, beautiful art. Rebecca Gway. Always good on that one. Again, Shadowmoor, that was the set I started in. Good stuff. All permanents are enchantments in addition to their other types. And yeah, my rares are just a haphazard pile. What about it? Whatever. Leave your hate in the comments below on my organization. It's not my fault. It is, but whatever. Chillbringer. This guy, he brings the cold ones. He's hanging out. Reaper of the Night. That's a good card. Kinda love it. I mean, it's like, alright. It's not the one I was thinking it was. Leave a comment if you know which one you think I thought it was. Give you a hint, it was also from Eldraine. Classic now. 2-headed Giant. Dominaria. Whenever 2-headed Giant attacks, flip 2 coins. If both coins come up heads, 2-headed Giant gains double strike until end of turn. If both come up tails, 2-headed Giant gains menace until end of turn. If they don't come up both, well then, fuck you. Big old pile of debris. Alright. So far, pretty fun. Recover. Sultai Charm, Cold Steel Heart, Brimstone Dragon, Spawning Grounds. Hey, that's a good rare. Giant land. Giant land has tap, create a 5/5 beast creature token with trample. Pretty fun. I mean, it costs 8 CMC, so man, I'm happy, whatever. But you know what? You're playing green, so if you're not ramping, you're playing green wrong. Snapping Drake, Cadaver, Knight's Whisper, Erratic Explosion, Ingot Shooter, Arbor, Armament, Trepanation Blade, Shatter of the Squirrel again, and Cranko, Mob Boss. Didn't we get Duretti in the first one? Oh wait, he's not a mythic, what am I doing? But wasn't Duretti the one we got in the other Shatter of the Squirrel? I don't know, I'll have to look it back at the video. Peace of Mind. Intrusive Packets, not to be confused with Intrusive Thoughts. Genju of the Fence, Thorn of the Black Rose. Oh, Darksteel Citadel. Cool, indestructible land. Dolphy Mind Ripper. It's got Shadow. That means he's unblockable, basically. Pretty cool. Black Market. Whenever a creature dies, put a charge counter on Black Market. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, add black to your mana pool for each charge counter on Black Market. Pretty cool. Really cool. Especially if you're playing Aristocrat. Palace Jelly. Pretty good uncommon there. Opt. Heck yeah. Check that out. Blow your house down. I almost opened a box of Eldraine, but I decided I'm going to save it for drafting with friends. Over there in the back on our rare spot, there's an artifact. Could be something cool. Serrated Arrows, Shrouded Lore, Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. Oh, no, it's a test card, but still, Nissa. We got another Planeswalker. She is not a Planeswalker anymore, though. She's been desparked. Uncompleted. Incompleted? Would have been cool if they actually changed stuff up. Kept people evil or dead, whatever. I don't know, the whole thing is like a fever dream. None of it happened, but it did. Daring Skyjack, Silver, Chase Fox, Wind Drake, Hieroglyphic Illumination, Kumarakin, Hitkeeper, Furnace Bone, Yitu, Lava Mother, Stoic Builder, Pinion Feast, Gift of Orjava, Mishra's Factory, always fun, Umbral Mantle, Living Death. It's the one that brings everything back from the graveyard. Each player exiles all cards from his or her graveyard, then sacrifices all creatures he or she controls, then puts all cards he or she exiled this way onto the battlefield. So, put your graveyard on your battlefield, battlefield in the graveyard. Yeah. Last pack, I don't think, we don't, there's no way. There's not going to be, no mana crypt. Can't be. I doubt it. We'll do this one. Augury Owl. Ether Trade Winds. Ally Strength. Die Young. So we did not get a Demonic Tutor. Dragonfire. Goblin Locksmith. He's just punching the fucking door, dude. That's how the goblins unlock doors. You gotta do it right. Kintree Warden. Larger than life. Bear's Companion. Copper Carapace. Squirrel Wrangler. Serendib Ifrit. And Lazier Goblin. Oh, actually, Squirrel Wranglers are rare. We're gonna put it back on there. Sacrifice a land. Put 2 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens into play, not onto the battlefield. It's into play back then. Sacrifice a land. All squirrels get +1/+1 until end of turn. So, you want to drain yourself? Do it. So, 5 mythics. Pretty neat. Overall, good spread. There was some pretty fun stuff in there. Pretty sure I missed some of the neater uncommons. But yeah, that was fun. I like mystery boosters. If you get a chance to get one, I'd say go for it because there's just so much here. It's gonna expand your collection. If you're a super collector, well, you probably don't need it. But you know, if you're a casual, fun guy, you know, I think it's cool. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.